Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Calvin's Got Game. I've been off for a little bit. I had some folks, family that was sick. I've been on vacation, so I'm back. I'm going to make some more videos. I'm a little late on this one. This is the top 10 most played games I played in May. So without further ado, let's get on with those. I got a couple of honorable mentions as usual. My first one is Zubmondo. Zubmondo is kind of like the Would You Rather game. I think it actually turned into Would You Rather instead of calling it Zubmondo. But anyway, it just asks you questions like, which is worse? To be forced to French kiss someone with no teeth, or someone who's chewing tobacco? And you get to make the decision. Whoever has the right answer to the person that they're guessing gets to move along the board. So my honorable mention is Zubmondo. Then my next honorable mention is, hate to kind of turn this one sideways or up, down. As you can see, this box is in pretty rough condition. It's Risk. Risk is, you know, world domination. Who hasn't played Risk, right? I think everybody I know has played Risk at one time or another. What a great fun game that is. Alright, so let's start with my number 10. My number 10 is a game by Milton Bradley. I love this game. It's called Hotels. If you liked playing Monopoly at one time, or if you still like playing Monopoly, I don't like Monopoly. This game is much faster, much easier, and it doesn't take near the amount of time. And once you buy a property, you'll have to worry about everybody else not giving you what you need to get your 3 properties. You buy a property, you build on it, you start collecting money quickly. And you can get people out of the game very fast. Has 3D buildings, really cool game. Hotels, my number 10. My number 9 is, I'm still kind of on the fence about trying to figure out this game. It's Crosshairs Testing Ground. Crosshairs Testing Ground is these rabbits that are going through this, it's a roll and move game. You're going through forest and other places trying to get to this laboratory to destroy it. It's made by 1A Games for 2 to 4 players. Takes about an hour to 2 hours to play. Still out on this one. Crosshairs Testing Ground, my number 9. My number 8 is City Council. City Council is a city building game made by Golden Egg Games. 60 to 90 minutes to play, 3 to 5 players. You get to be a city council member. You're trying to get your stuff built. You have secret agendas. You got people in your ear from either the environmental folks, the people that want more law or fire or services. Pretty cool little game. City Council, my number 8. My number 7, it's a classic, Biblios. This is by Yellow Games. It's a 30-minute game, 2 to 4 players. Biblios, you're drafting cards in the first, kind of drafting cards, I guess. You're choosing which one that you want to keep, one you want to give to the other people, or goes into an auction pile. It's kind of a pressure, luck, kind of drafting game. And then you have a bidding after that. So this is a really fun little game, Biblios, by Yellow Games, 2 to 4 players. That's my number 7. Number 6, never can pronounce this right, but Machi Koro. Machi Koro by IDW. It's for 2 to 4 players. Takes about 30 minutes to play. A little bit longer, maybe 45. My youngest son, Ethan, has just about mastered this game. I get aggravated playing it with him because he wins pretty quickly. I'm more trying to build my tableau of stuff, and he's like, yeah, I'll flip this one over. I've got my amusement park built. I got this built, TV station. And eventually I've lost, and I've only turned over one thing. So I've did a review on this game. It's kind of hard to see the colors on the cards, but go check it out. Machi Koro, IDW Games, my number 6. My number 5 is a Kickstarter project I backed called Dig Down Dwarf 2nd Edition. It's by Grey Gnome Games. I think that's correct. Grey Gnomes. Grey Gnome Games. 2 to 6 players. Takes about 20 minutes. You're rolling dice to try to get certain gems. You have some people. You have certain things that you could do on them. Once you roll a 6 on a certain dice, you could do this action. It's dig for precious gems down below the surface and become the new Dwarf King in this fast and fun, award-winning game. Dig Down Dwarf by Grey Gnome Games. That's my number 5. Then again, my number 4 is Quicks Deluxe. You guys know about this game by Gamewright Games. It says it's 2 to 8 players. You can probably play with more if you have more scorecards. It takes about 20 minutes. Quicks Deluxe, my wife loves this game. That's why it's always played a lot. I think this is one that kind of reoccurs itself over and over each month. But I don't know. I haven't went back and looked. But it's a great game by Gamewright Games. Great roll and write game. That's my number 4. My number 3 is Nevermore by Smirk and Dagger. Nevermore is by Smirk and Dagger, 3 to 6 players. Takes about 45 to 60 minutes. This is actually a card drafting game. It's got some shadow magic, some light magic. You have life that you can, if you lose all your life, turn into a raven. The only way you can get back to a person where you could actually win is by gaining certain cards. You're trying to gain victory points. Whoever gets 6 first wins. Game's pretty interesting. I kind of like it. It's your opponent's fate is in your hand, and that's about true, because you'll pass stuff to them and they're like, crap, I didn't want that. It just messed up my whole hand. The ravens are not necessarily always good. Sometimes they are if you can get 5 of them. The other times, not so much. But Nevermore is a cool little game by Smirk and Dagger. Really enjoy it. That's my number 3. My number 2 game. This is kind of a larger game. Betrayal at House on the Hill. Also played this game with Widow's Walk, the expansion. It's actually in this box. I always play Widow's Walk with it. Betrayal at House on the Hill is for 3 to 6 players. Takes about an hour to play, depending on how fast everybody plays. I say it probably takes about an hour and a half. Enjoy this game a lot. 50 different endings to this game, and you get 50 more if you buy the expansion Widow's Walk. So you get 100 different endings. I've repeated a few, but I still haven't done the whole 50, or actually the whole 100. So what a great game, Betrayal at House on the Hill. I've also done a video on this one. You guys want to check that out. I enjoy this game immensely. One of my favorite games that are out there. Betrayal at House on the Hill is by Avalon Hill Games. It's got logos for Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro on here. I think they're all part of the same conglomerate. But anyway, what a great game. Betrayal at House on the Hill, my number 2. My number 1 is my favorite cooperative game, and that is Pandemic. Pandemic is for 2 to 4 players. Takes about 45 minutes. This game is a lot of fun. The more I found that the more players you play it with, the harder it is to beat it, because everybody kind of goes on their own tangent. Oh, I want to get all the cubes off, or I just want to cure disease, or I just want to treat disease. I don't necessarily want to cure it. So playing with 2 people, I found it to be a little easier, but I really like this game. I've done a review on this one as well, Pandemic by Z-Man Games. Guys, this game is awesome. If you haven't played it, you got to at least once. Take a shot at it. Like I said, it's 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes. Pandemic, one of my favorite cooperative games. Guys, those are my top 10 most played games of May. I'm going to be making some more videos this week, trying to put them out this week. It's been I've been on vacation for 10 days or so, and I've had some illness in the family, is why I haven't put any out for a while. But I'm back. We're going to get some videos out. Everything's going better now. But guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe tell other people about it. Like, share, comment. Guys, I'll take all the comments you got, good or bad. Anything I take as constructive criticism. I enjoy people commenting on if they like them or not. Guys, I do this just for fun. For me, I don't. I love board games. Love talking about them. Get a board game to the table with your family, with your friends. Have some fun. Thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game.